oh, what's this next event? Because it's like, no. I mean, because I report on the events as well, as we were trying to moderate the chat, right? Yeah, buy a Switch because you know what you're getting. Um, Sony, I honestly think Sony will go next. They're going to say what PS4 games will have an upgrade to PS5. They will reveal more PS5 games for launch. They will do the pricing and release date, and they're going to do that in the first couple of weeks of August, I think. Microsoft inside Microsoft's August inside Xbox or whatever the fuck they want to call it now. They've got to deliver. They failed twice. They can't rely on Cyberpunk pushing the Series X. They can't rely on Cyberpunk. They can't rely on Valhalla. They can't rely on third-party people saying, "Oh yeah, you can have a free upgrade to Series X if you buy Series X." But we won't show you how it looks in Series X until you've bought the game and then bought the Series X, and then we'll tell you that a proper update is coming in 2021. No, Cyberpunk will release. Cyberpunk will release. Cyberpunk will release. Whatever skepticism that you might have that Cyberpunk was delayed just to make it a launch title for the new consoles, it's probably 10% that and 90% they're all working from home and they want to. And CD Projekt Red have done this with Witcher 3. Witcher 3, remember, Witcher 3 was also delayed 3 times. Um, yeah, it's a shame that we're going into August and I'm not hyped. I'm not really hyped. Probably. I mean, I would not put it past it that the game needs more polish. I think the game definitely does need more polish because of the crunch. It was delayed twice. Witcher 3 was delayed. CD Projekt Red have more more ethics not to do something like that. But I guarantee you they had full support from considering Microsoft has a marketing deal with them. As you can see, Keanu Reeves, everything is shown on Xbox first. Trailers play on Xbox Series X, not PlayStation 5. I guarantee you Microsoft weren't hurt at all by the delay news. So whilst I don't think they deliberately or were asked to delay it for the launch of Series X, I, I doubt Microsoft will upset. They've spent all that. I mean, think about it. I've got the Xbox One X Cyberpunk console is sitting in front of people's homes without Cyberpunk. I bought the Cyberpunk controller thinking it was going to be out of stock, and I wanted to have it to play Cyberpunk for my birthday treat. And now I have the controller, and I don't have the game, and I'm not using the controller until the game comes out. And yeah, but conspiracy theories, I don't think is there. I would just think that when CD Projekt said to Microsoft, "We're gonna have to delay this again," Microsoft probably went, "Oh, good." I think that's probably how the conversation went. I think the conversation probably when Microsoft went, "Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's great. November, November 19th. Oh, that's a nice little round number." Now, Ubisoft, when do you want Valhalla to come out? 17th of November. So Valhalla on the 17th and Cyberpunk on the 19th. Oh, I mean that's a week, isn't it? That's a week. And we've got a new console, and it's got to come out before December. November. Yeah, yeah, we can tick that off our diary. That sounds like a good date. We can do that. Sony, of course, have no shits to give because like all the markets. Because funny enough, because I said this to Sam, and this is why I thought it was funny. If you looked at the last Night City Wire, and the fantastic and lovely Holly Bennett was talking about the upgrades for Cyberpunk to the next generation of consoles. Did you notice that it was PlayStation 5 that was mentioned above everything else as getting the free update, and the Xbox Series X and smart delivery system, the system they've marketed, by the way. You know, they've paid money to have smart delivery put out there on promotional items and screens and social media, and Sony have not said anything other than, well, yeah, you can have an update too. I'm not paying a marketing person to put that on a poster. You know, if it's going to have an update, it's going to have an update. So whilst smart delivery is awesome, if you're doing it for if you're doing it for the Series X, are you doing it for PlayStation 5? You are. Oh, okay then. Cool. Where does the smart delivery become really awesome for Xbox Series X if while you're championing it and you're making it happen and you're making it happen for free and Sony just goes, us as well? Yes. Thank you. That's what I mean. It's like all these marketing is like Sony was criticised for saying nothing and it paid off. Microsoft have said a lot and it hasn't paid off. Sony have just said fuck all. They've just gone, go on then. You do that. Cyberpunk on Xbox Series X is getting I was getting a free update. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no. Does that mean PlayStation 5 isn't going to get the update because of this smart delivery thing that Xbox is championing? Is that only a feature with them? Because if it's only with them, then I might consider buying the Series X over PlayStation. Oh no, PlayStation 5 is getting it for free as well. Okay. I mean, I don't think the full update is even coming to like early 2021 either. So he's going to get a graphical upgrade performance, but the full bells and whistles isn't coming to early 2021. I don't know. I have said this before, and I will say it again. Put me in a fucking room with your big boys and let's have a simple, honest conversation. Because right now, the people that are smelling your shit aren't telling you it's bollocks. They're not telling you it's bullshit. And your bullshit is not walking. Your bullshit is not walking the talk. Because people are now going, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't look good. Halo, and then you've also got and then again, it's the pros and cons of how Xbox is working right now. You have the play every game they showcase. You can have an Xbox Game Pass. The counter to that is it's on Xbox Game Pass. So if I have and it plays on the Xbox One. Well, I've got two Xbox One X's here. For me, I can focus on getting a 4K TV and playing those games on my X because so far loading times is the only thing you have on Series X that's different. And I can take out and I can get an SSD external drive and I can do magical technical stuff. So yeah. So as this is my last stream of July, as we enter August, what I need to see is Microsoft showing me what the fuck they're doing. Show me what you've got, show me everything, and tell me when it's coming out. Tell me what you other studios are working on. If they can't release to 2021, tell me they can't work to 2021. And Sony, if you're listening, because of course they're listening, of course they're watching this, and Sony, do the same. Price, release date, pre-order. What PS4 games are getting a PS5 upgrade for free? Let us know you're doing that. Because if you suddenly announce a Ghost of Tsushima PS5 edition or a Last of Us 2 PS5 edition, which is 50 quid, that's bollocks. Or if you're going to charge people for a upgrade, it's bollocks. If Sony came out right now and just said, "Oh yeah, you can have yeah, we're updating everything for PS5," it nullifies the smart delivery system. It takes away the impact of those words from the Xbox Series X. If Sony are gonna do it as well, but Sony are just saying, "Well, yeah, okay." Well, no, but you can defend Halo. I defended Halo until that statement today. I was defending it as saying it's not, it's clearly not finished. We've got 5 months to go. But those 5 months, according to that statement, have a lot to do. I thought it was polish. That's what I was expecting for the next 5 months. It sounds as though there's a hell of a lot for Halo to be, FIFA 3 to be doing, and I don't think 5 months is enough. 5 months. Yep. Yep. No, I mean it's like you can't see that happening. Sony. Well, but that's the thing. It's like Microsoft have been doing this. Microsoft have been doing the smart delivery thing since they revealed the Series X, which means Sony have had at least up to this point 8 months, no 9 months, give or take, to gauge the reaction of people. If Sony stick to the any game we announce now, you have to buy a PS5 to play it, that might be enough. They might not, because they might not have to remaster these games to bring them up to PS5. If they can do a free update, they will win over people who haven't played PS4 to go PS5 over the Xbox Series X on day one. Think about Charlie. Charlie's probably going to get a Series X from work because Xbox on. She has Game Pass. So where do you think her money's going to go when it comes to buying a new console? Who do you think the money is going to go to? A PlayStation 5. And these games will be backwards compatible, and they're not ugly now. They will naturally have a boost on the PS5. And then if they get an upgrade for PS5 level visuals and sound and everything else, oh, do you see what I mean? It's like you talk PS5 and its benefits and advantages, and then you try and talk about Xbox Series X and its advantages. Or that PlayStation, Xbox Series X, PS5, Xbox Series X. Right now, it's that. Because everything that's on Xbox Series X that's been announced at that showcase, you can play on Xbox One. I have an Xbox One. I have Xbox Game Pass. I'm spending nothing to play those games. If you tell me Halo Infinite isn't coming out to March next year, okay. I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not losing any money on it. Okay. But I won't buy Series X. If a check for £1,000 lands, I will get a PS5 and that camera that goes with it and the headset, and I'll be streaming it day one, good to go. Let's party. If I stream Halo Infinite on my Xbox One X on Twitch, and you can't tell the difference between that and a Series X just because it has longer load times, yeah. But like I said, it's all about August, people. We cannot go into September not knowing when they're releasing and how much they cost, because retailers will need it. Retailers are going to be pushing it as well. Retailers will be like, look guys, this is a pandemic. We need these sales. We need to know how much stock we can have. We need to be able to sell this stuff. So can we please get a move on? Sony in the UK have put demo booths in certain retailers. Now why would they do that? Why would they do that if they're not getting ready to go? Right? So, like I said, I think Sony will go first. I think Sony are ready to go. They are happy to go with whatever. They are happy to cost more than a Series X. They are ready to go. I think they're just It's just about the final games they want to showcase for launch. Maybe the upgrades for these two games going into PS5. I think Microsoft have got some work to do. They've got some. They're in damage mode, and the fucking thing hasn't launched yet. And they're playing damage mode again, and it's all because their ego and their own hype bigged up two events that failed to deliver, and now we're getting statements to excuse it. Say, oh look, yeah, we expected this criticism, but we didn't expect that criticism. So we're now going to have to look at that criticism as well. So in 5 months of just making what you didn't like ready for release, we're now going to have to look at what you didn't like to change what you already didn't like into something that we think you were going to like. Uncle Phil Spencer, if you're listening, get your shit together. Stop bigging things up if they're not ready to go, please, because you're just upsetting lots of people. You're just making it silly. So just stop it. Tell us what you got, show us what you have, and stick to that. Don't hype it all up. I mean, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, because we're talking what, end of August, possibly for another Xbox event. So yeah. Oh, PlayStation and Xbox. Gaming shit. Remember when gaming was this easy? We would just get to E3 and we would stay up to like 2 o'clock in the morning to watch Sony, and then we would just know when it was coming out and know how much it was going to cost, and then it was just waiting for a release and talking about games and stuff. And now it's just what's happening. And I'm turning the light off because it's too bloody warm. Right, my friends, I will see you for Xbox On this afternoon, 2:30. They are playing Sea of Thieves and they are doing the new content. And trust me, I have played the new content. It's going to be interesting for them. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it. So I will see you in about 40 minutes for Xbox On. Hopefully I will see you guys again tomorrow. Go check out my YouTube. I have Destroy All Humans gameplay on there. You might want to check out and have a look. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Say hello. Oh, that command's not working anymore. That's interesting. That command's not working anymore in the mix setup. So, gamer family, see you in 40 minutes. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, and today, stay safe, stay in the shade, cold drinks, look after your pets, look after your kids, stick your head in the freezer. I will see you guys in chat in about 40 minutes. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow.